Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. We're going to take a moment or two to let some people join us this morning. And as you are waiting, feel free to find a space in your apartment or home on your yoga mat. Getting ready to open up in the body and the mind. Welcome, everyone. My name is Megan. Thank you so much for joining us for our anti-stress and anxiety yoga therapy class this morning. Today we will really be focused on opening up through the body. So opening our hips, our chest, freeing the spine, twisting a little bit today, really anything that is focused on opening up the body. If you've been sitting all day, being inside for the last few weeks, we really want to be able to release anything that is stored within us. If you are just joining us, again, my name is Megan. We really appreciate you joining us this morning. So find a nice seat. We'll begin today with breath work. You can let your knees go wide. If you have a cushion or a pillow, feel free to place that underneath your tailbone to give your legs some room to breathe and elevation underneath your seat. Whenever you feel ready to begin this morning's practice and dive right into our yoga therapy class, palms can face down on your knees or legs if you'd like more of a grounding sensation. And if you're looking for inviting more energy in, you can have your palms face the ceiling, whatever feels comfortable on the shoulders. And take a moment here to feel comfortable. Rock forward and back, maybe side to side. Notice where your shoulders stack over the hips. Find a center here. Core is slightly engaged to keep you seated. Place the shoulders over the hips. Maybe even roll them up towards the ears and down the back. Send the crown of the head up. Relax your jaw. And whenever you feel ready, if you are comfortable, gaze down at the floor, or maybe even close your eyes altogether. And right here, tune in with the breath. Feel the natural flow as it comes in and out. Let your body and your mind begin to slow down. Taking this time for yourself, being present in the here and now. We'll take a moment to breathe in for 4 seconds and out for 4 seconds to help regulate the body and calm the nervous system. First, exhale all your stale air. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue this on your own, at your own rhythm and pace, just for a few breaths. flutter the eyes open. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, extend the spine. As you exhale, place your right hand down to the mat. Reach up as you inhale through the left hand. Exhale, melt over to the right. So really reaching up first and then getting a nice side body stretch from the left hip through the ribcage and out the fingertips. Maybe lift the gaze. Starting to open up the body. Inhale, come back to center. Place your left hand back down. Reach your right arm up. And exhale, melt over. Reaching, sending energy through the fingertips. Keep the chest squared forward. Root down into your right hip. And then expand through your ribcage. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, come back to center, moving into tabletop. Come onto your hands and knees. Place your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Palms should be underneath the shoulders, maybe a little bit wider. Spread your fingertips, press into your hands. Send your back up, engage your core. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, open the heart, lift your gaze and tailbone. Exhale, cat pose, round and curl, bring your chin into your chest. Inhale, cow pose, lift the heart and the gaze. Exhale, cat, round and curl. Flow through these two postures on your own. Link breath to movement here. Inhale. Exhale. As we link our breath to movement in this class, it can help us quiet our minds. If you're having any cabin fever, feeling cooped up in your house, take this time to connect with your breath and then connect with your body to help quiet your mind. And everyone say hi to my cat. One more breath. On your next inhale, come back to a neutral tabletop. Bring your toes together to touch. Bring your knees nice and wide, whatever feels comfortable for you, but maybe even the width of your mat. Gently press your hips back towards your heels. Coming into child's pose. Reach your fingertips forward. Press your forehead down. This posture can help open our hips very gently. We tend to store a lot of emotions in this part of our body. So giving the hips a chance to open up slowly throughout this class and then a little bit deeper towards the end. Inhale, press into your palms. Come up back through tabletop. Tuck your toes under. Bring your palms a little bit wider than shoulder width distance. Press up into downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. And since it's early in the morning, create some movement. Bend into one knee, then the other. Press your chest back, gaze between your legs. Option to keep a little bend in your knees. We want a nice long spine here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk your feet up to meet your wrists. Ragdoll pose. Step your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width distance. Bend into the knees. Maybe even let your chest collapse onto your thighs. Let your neck go. Option to grab for opposite elbows. Sway from side to side. Placing our head below our heart and our heart above our head. And release your fingertips down. Toe heel your feet to hips width distance apart. Inhale, slowly rise. Stack your joints. When you get to the top, reach your arms up overhead, mountain pose. In this posture, feel grounded here. During this time, it's difficult to have that sense of grounding and stability. Use this posture to feel empowered, grounded, and safe. Root down through your feet. Reach up through your fingertips. Relax the shoulders down the back. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Pause here for a moment. Press your thumbs into your chest. Feel your heartbeat. Option to close your eyes. Connect back with the breath. Set an intention for your yoga practice. What has brought you to your mat? Connect with your inner self. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Flutter the eyes open. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the hands through the heart. Release the neck. Bend the knees. Inhale, lift halfway. Flatten out the spine. Place your palms on your shins. Pull the shoulders back. Send weight into your toes. Create a flat spine here like a shelf. Deep breath in. Exhale, plant the palms. Step your feet back into high plank. Option here to lower to your knees. Just a little bit of core work. Press your back up. Deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. And that is our sun salutation A. We will flow just one time through to get our bodies moving and to build heat internally. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk the feet up to meet the wrists. Inhale, lift halfway, flatten the back. Exhale, fold, release the neck. Inhale, mountain pose, stand tall and proud. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, mountain pose, maybe lift your gaze. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips. Inhale, lift halfway, pull the heart forward. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, step back to high plank. Deep breath in here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk the feet up to meet the wrists. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot far behind you. Pause here, stack your front knee over your ankle. Stay lifted on the back toes. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down to the back knee. Untuck the toes. And then bring both palms to the inside of your right foot. Scoot the right foot out to the width of your mat. Really getting deep into our hips here. Feel an expansion all the way from the back left knee through the hip as you let your hips sink down. Let the hips move towards the mat as you pull the heart forward. Again, just opening through the hips, releasing any emotions that have been stored there, maybe just from the past few weeks. Breathing here. Option to roll onto the outer edge of your right foot, and this will let you get even deeper. One more breath. Tuck the back toes. Inhale, lift the back knee. Exhale, come into a wide-legged forward fold. Pivot your toes slightly in towards the horizontal part of your mat. Feet can be nice and wide, maybe a slight bend into your knees. And then let your neck go. Collapse your chest towards your thighs. Option to create stillness here or a little bit of movement. You can grab for your legs, your feet. Maybe you reach your hands through your legs. Really let the neck release. This posture boosts your mood, helps blood flow, circulation, and can help you feel empowered with your heart above your head. Send a little bit of weight into your toes. One more breath. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten out the spine. Exhale, come into a low lunge at the back of your mat. Stay lifted on your back toes. Ground down through your back knee. Untuck the toes. Come into runner's lunge in the back of your space. So toe heel your left foot out to the edge of your mat. Drop down into the hips. Both palms come to the inside of your left foot. Notice how this side feels different compared to the other. As you let your hips sink down, pull the heart forward. Maybe close the eyes, focus on what you are releasing and letting go of. Breathing into the right hip. Same thing on this side. Option to roll on to the outer edge of your left foot, giving the hips a chance to dip even more. As you lift the heart, relax the shoulders away from the ears and breathe. Inhale, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Exhale, come into wide leg forward fold once again. Toes pivot slightly in, heels slightly out. Maybe bend into the knees slightly. Let the chest collapse. Try something different on this side. If you grab the body and found stillness on the other side, maybe bend into one knee, then the other, opening through the hamstrings. But again, letting the neck go. Option to nod your head yes, shake your head no. Let all the tension you hold in your shoulders just flow out here. One more breath. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, low lunge to the front of your mat. Plant your palms, deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, come on down to your knees. We'll move into camel pose, but before we do, camel pose can be a lot in our chest and our low back. So really make sure you feel safe and sturdy here. Listen to all of the cues and breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Place your palms at your low back, fingertips face down as if you could slide your hands into back pockets. Pull the elbows together. Feel the chest already open up. As you inhale, gaze high, and exhale, lift the heart up and then slightly back, even if it's just a little bit here. Breathing here. Keep the hips over the knees. Inhale, slowly lift the heart. And exhale, come to sit on the heels just for a moment. Option to place one hand on your thigh or the ground, one hand on your heart. And then close your eyes. Camel pose is a really large and deep heart-opening posture. It can ignite a fight or flight response in our bodies. Similar to hip openers, it can release emotions that are stored deep within us. So as you close your eyes, take a few deep breaths to give the body a chance to regulate and to calm the nervous system down. Flutter the eyes open, knock your knees off to the side, let both legs go long in front of you. Bend your right knee, Place your right foot on the outer edge of your left thigh or knee. Left hand comes to your low back. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Really extend the spine. Get as tall as you can. Just kidding, other side. Right hand comes down, left arm comes up. Reach tall, send the crown of the head to the ceiling. Exhale, gentle twist. Bring your left elbow to your outer right knee and twisting here. So we want to pull up through the tailbone rather than curling the back to protect our low back here. And twisting in yoga can help us process our emotions better. It also aids in digestion. Continue to breathe even as you twist your body. Notice what's going on in your mind. Inhale, come back to center. Let both legs go long. This time bend the left knee. Place the left foot on the outer edge of your right leg. Left hand comes to your low back. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, bring your right hand to the outer edge of your left knee. Again, pull the heart up and then twist. Maybe let your gaze go behind you. Using the right arm to pull the body, open the chest, and twist the torso. Breathe here. Inhale, gently come back to center. Let both legs go long in front of you. If you'd like to open up through the hamstrings, you can keep your legs straight. If you have any low back problems, maybe a tailbone injury, give yourself a nice bend into the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, seated forward fold. Grab for whatever is accessible to you. First, lengthen the spine. And then collapse in towards the legs, compressing the body, pulling everything in. Breathe. Inhale, lift the chest up, bend the knees, place both feet on the mat, scoot your hips forward, and then lower all the way down to your back. Bring your hips a little bit closer towards your heels, as if you could almost touch your fingertips towards the heels. Press your arms down into the mat. Inhale, bridge pose, lift the hips up to the ceiling. Send weight into the heels. Fire up through the glutes. Create space between the chin and the chest. Gaze up. One more deep breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Come into Supta Baddha Konasana. Place the soles of the feet to touch. Let the knees fall nice and wide. And then notice how you'd like to place your heels, maybe a little bit closer to the glutes or farther away, depending on how open your hips feel. Really let the hips open up deeply since you've been working on them throughout this class. Option to place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Maybe even close the eyes and just breathe. Reconnecting with the breath. Flutter the eyes open. Bring your hands to the outer edges of your knees. Close your legs together. Walk your feet out to the edge of your mat. So nice and wide. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let both knees fall to the left. So if you have the space, you can tee out your arms or goal post them, or just let them fall to your side. We want the feet to remain nice and wide to protect our back. Let gravity take care of the knees. And if you'd like a little bit of a deeper stretch, you can place your left foot or ankle over the right knee to help pull the leg down. Open through the right psoas muscle, which is deep within our right hip. Maybe even feel this expansion into the right rib cage. Gaze can stay neutral or off to the right, and breathe. If you took the bind, slowly release your foot. Inhale, bring your knees back to center. Keep the feet nice and wide. Exhale, let both knees fall to the right. Option to place the right foot or ankle over the left knee to pull the knee down further. Gaze can stay up to the ceiling or off to the left, whatever feels comfortable for you. Continue to breathe. Release the bind if you took it on the side. Inhale, bring the knees back to center. Hug both knees into the chest. Stamp the soles of your feet on the ceiling. Happy baby pose. Pull the knees out and down around the rib cage. If you notice your tailbone or low back pops up, try grabbing for your ankles or behind your legs instead. Open through the hips, the hamstrings. Option to rock side to side to give your back a nice massage. Breathing here. And close your legs together. Place your hands on your knees or your shins. Take a few rocks from side to side. Option to create some circles with your knees on the ceiling. Grab for behind your legs. Rock and roll up into a seat. Cross at your ankles. Let your knees go nice and wide. And we'll take a few breaths here just to come back to this moment. The here and now in your space. If you feel comfortable, you can close the eyes. Take these next few moments to notice what begins to happen in the mind and the body when we become still. You may see that it's easier to quiet the mind while we move, especially when we connect breath to this movement. When we find stillness, our thoughts can begin to flood in. Giving you all a couple moments here to honor these thoughts, to close out this practice with a nice transition back into your day. Just notice what naturally comes into your mind for you, whatever the thought may be. You can label this thought or attach a feeling to it. And then simply let it go, just like a cloud in the sky floating by, allowing room for new thoughts to come in. Breathing here. deep breath in through the nose. Deep breath out. 2 more like that. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Final inhale. Deep exhale. Bring your hands to your heart center. Thank you all for joining Move Therapy this morning. Bow forward in gratitude. Namaste. Again, we appreciate you joining us. Hopefully this started your day off well. Keep an eye out for some of our other classes this week. We have both yoga and meditation that are both 30 minutes and then around 10 to 15 minutes for just the meditation classes. We also are offering teletherapy during this time, both regular sessions and some check-ins as well. If you or a loved one is needing that, feel free to reach out. Again, my name is Megan, and have a great day.